With President Trump's stop in Kenosha today, our Joe St. George is looking at how these presidential visits impact a community by hurting them or helping them.
Two presidential candidates. Two very different responses to whether visiting Kenosha at this moment is best. President Trump with an in-person trip today.
And it must end.
Former Vice President Joe Biden so far only speaking about the unrest from a podium hundreds of miles away. But ever since the Democratic governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers, asked President Trump in a letter to cancel his visit, arguing it would redirect police and create division, some are asking, are in-person presidential visits during a crisis worth it?
If I was his personal protection, I would certainly advise against it.
Grant Whitus is a retired SWAT team leader who has protected presidents. He says when the commander-in-chief visits, hundreds of officers have to be reassigned to protect him. That means fewer first responders elsewhere in the city trying to keep protests peaceful. Even though Whitus is a supporter of the president, he says he would advise him to stay home.
Their resources are already stretched to the max trying to deal with this.
Why is the president eager to go? Well, in-person visits have been President Trump's signature since his first campaign. In 2016, he toured the flood damage in Louisiana 4 days before sitting President Barack Obama made the trip. In this case, however,
I think it's only going to slow things down.
Local Kenosha Democratic leader Andy Berg believes politics may be the reason. Wisconsin is a crucial state. President Trump's team says that's not true.
The president's showing up to see hurting Americans. He goes to several states each and every week, and this is another one in a long line of many.
But there may be a little bit of politics involved here. You see, in 2016, President Trump won Kenosha County by just 255 votes. If he's going to remain in office for 4 more years, he'll likely need to win the county again. In Washington, I'm Joe St. George.